Cybercriminals are getting smarter, faster, and more dangerous. This week's Hack of the Week takes a deep dive into FunkSec, a new AI-powered ransom group that has already struck victims worldwide. What makes FunkSec different? Instead of just encrypting data and locking victims out, they steal it, giving them even more leverage to demand payment. This method, known as double extortion, has become a favored tactic among cybercriminals. Victims don't just lose access to their own files, they also risk having their sensitive information leaked or sold on the dark web. But here's where it gets even more unusual. FunkSec isn't even asking for millions. Instead, their ransom demands are relatively low, sometimes as little as $10,000. This makes it easier for victims to pay quickly and avoid a long, expensive recovery process. But make no mistake, this isn't charity. If a company refuses to pay, their stolen data is sold off to the highest bidder. Before we get into how FunkSec operates and how they got caught, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more weekly updates on the latest cybersecurity threats and how to protect your business. FunkSec first appeared in late 2024, quickly making a name for itself in the cybercriminal underworld. What started as a small-scale operation grew into something much bigger when they launched their own data leak site in December 2024. This wasn't just a place to post stolen data. It became a fully operational platform for ransomware-as-a-service, a business model where cybercriminals rent out their ransomware tools to other hackers. Through their platform, FunkSec isn't just attacking companies directly, they're enabling other criminals to do the same. Their toolkit includes DDoS attack capabilities, ransomware distribution, and ways to automate the entire extortion process. Most of their victims have been in the US, India, Italy, Brazil, Israel, Spain, and Mongolia, spanning multiple industries. Their malware is particularly concerning because it's written in Rust, a programming language that makes detection and analysis much more difficult for traditional security tools. But what really caught researchers' attention was FunkSec's strange mix of hacktivism and cybercrime. They claim to support political movements like Free Palestine, associating themselves with past hacktivist groups. However, much of the data they've leaked appears to be recycled from old hacktivist breaches, raising questions about whether their activism is genuine, or just a marketing strategy for their ransomware business. Cybercriminals often make mistakes, and FunkSec was no exception. Their downfall began when the creator of their ransomware uploaded a sample to VirusTotal, a malware scanning service used by cybersecurity researchers worldwide. As soon as that sample was detected, security experts from Checkpoint Research and other firms began dissecting its code. They quickly discovered that FunkSec's ransomware was written in Rust, a language specifically chosen to avoid detection by standard security tools. Further analysis revealed that the ransomware attempted to gain elevated privileges on infected machines, disabling key security features before encrypting files. But the most interesting find was hidden in the completion variables of the malware itself. Inside the code was a username linked to the original developer, giving researchers a valuable clue about who was behind FunkSec. Meanwhile, victims were reporting attacks. Companies that had been targeted found themselves locked out of their data, with ransom notes threatening to expose their files if they didn't pay. At the same time, FunkSec's own data leak site became a goldmine of intelligence for security analysts. By comparing the data FunkSec had posted, researchers realized that much of it wasn't newly stolen. It had been reused from previous hacktivist leaks. This raised doubts about their actual hacking capabilities, and suggested they were mixing genuine breaches with old, repackaged data to build credibility. The rise of FunkSec is a stark reminder that no business is safe from ransomware attacks. Fortunately, organizations are already taking action to strengthen their defenses. One of the biggest steps companies are taking is enhancing their threat detection systems. Traditional antivirus software isn't enough anymore. Businesses are now investing in AI-driven cybersecurity tools, which can detect unusual behavior and stop attacks before they cause damage. Another key defense is secure, offline backups. Cybersecurity experts emphasize that having regular encrypted backups can be the difference between paying a ransom and restoring your systems without losing a cent. But technology alone isn't enough. Employee training has become a crucial line of defense. Many ransomware attacks begin with phishing emails, tricking employees into clicking malicious links. Businesses are now educating their staff to recognize suspicious emails and to avoid common traps used by cybercriminals. Organizations are also working closely with cybersecurity firms to assess their vulnerabilities and create response plans. A well-prepared company can detect, contain, and recover from an attack much faster than one that scrambles to react at the last minute. If you own a business, there are simple yet powerful steps you can take right now to protect yourself from ransomware threats like FunkSec. First, implement multi-factor authentication on all business-critical accounts. This prevents hackers from accessing your systems even if they steal a password. Second, keep your software and systems updated. Cybercriminals often exploit known vulnerabilities in outdated software, so regularly applying security patches is one of the easiest ways to stay protected. Third, use endpoint security solutions that can detect and block suspicious behavior before malware can spread. Modern security tools don't just look for known threats. They monitor for unusual activity, stopping ransomware before it can do damage. And finally, prepare for the worst-case scenario. Have a solid incident response plan in place so you know exactly how to react if your company is ever targeted. FunkSec is just the latest example of how cybercriminals are evolving, using AI and automation to increase their impact. By taking the right precautions, businesses can stay ahead of the threat. If you found this video useful, hit the subscribe button for more weekly insights into cybersecurity threats and solutions. And if you want to secure your business against ransomware and cyber attacks, visit us at www.getopos.com for expert cybersecurity solutions tailored to your needs. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you next time on Hack of the Week.